Welcome. How's it going, everyone? Today we're here for URC 2 Stronger Than Before. My name's Free. I'm here joined with Parkerlad on the mic. How's it going, Parker?
Hey, it's going, man. I'm ready to get into some exciting Power Rangers matches. I think this is going to be a good old time. How are you?
I'm doing great. And today we're here on Arneezy's stream. The wonderful Arneezy. Shout out to the man. If you haven't already, follow that man. And Arneezy, let us know what's going on. When are we starting this bracket? Who are we starting with? That's what I want to know. So I have no idea where the stream or what match we're streaming first. Perfect. Thank you, good sir.
This is going to be, I think this is actually going to be a pretty good one. I haven't seen Teresa play in a while, but I know that she rocks the Big Booty Woman and Jenny from the block. And then I actually played against Waffles in SPD Training Academy, which was just last week. He's going to be rocking, I think it's Udana Blue and Jen. Very zone heavy team. It's going to be pretty difficult to navigate. If Teresa is opting to start with the Big Booty Woman, then it might be a little bit difficult to navigate for her, but we will see. It'll be good. It'll be screen control versus whatever Teresa has to bring to the table. So it should be a pretty good first match.
I'm excited. I always loved watching Teresa and their Trini. It's been a little bit. Give me a moment on the names. Sorry, but I always loved watching Teresa's on Trini. She's been playing. I think pretty much practically since the beginning. I don't think there's a point that Teresa has dropped Trini.
Nope, and a lot of people have after the change that she's gone through, but I'm hoping that the Trini mains out there are enjoying those buffs that she got to her body lunge and to her grab. So we're starting it off right here, going in. Teresa gets the hit. Oh, she got the combo though. You can actually jump cancel that standing heavy. Here it goes. Hail. Missiles in the back. Yeah.
Into the throw. Start the combo. Here we go. Freeze them.
Yeah. Oh, he dropped the combo. Maybe a little bit nervous.
We don't have drops here. They're just happy little resets. There's no drop in this game.
Best resets, yes.
It's only resets.
Okay. Almost got the hit there. Didn't believe in it.
There we go. Get the hit.
Then we got the Gen
combo.
Gen Classic. We talked about this during SPD. There were so many gens in SPD Training Academy, and they were all doing the same combo. This is like the Gen Brand Flakes combo, just like the most brand combo.
Hey, it's what works. At this point, going for the side switch, gets the freeze. Yep. Looks like we're going to be losing the Gen here.
Gen's out there, and that's going to be a pretty big hit for those Teresa, because those Gen missiles do so much for you in neutral.
And Chun-Li over here from Fortnite, getting bodied by this Goldar. I know exactly what I said, and I'm perpetuating the memes.
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Trini now, just by yourself, got a lot of room to make up. Oh, we got a beam.
Punish?
Woo! We got no hits.
Nice, it's going to be tough. I think Teresa just gave up.
Maybe just played the waiting game.
Maybe like a controller desync, or maybe she gave up, like, because she was just standing there. That's an interesting.
Alright, tries to go for the back special, but gets caught out of it.
Yeah.
First game going to Killer Waffles here.
Waffles. Yeah, Goldar, he still does so much for a team. The only thing he really lost in the last patch was his infinite, but other than that, Goldar's still Goldar. He's still going to hit you real hard. Like, jump special body splash is still going to get you. So, yeah, man, let's see what adjustments that Teresa can make here. If she can get that Chun pressure started, it's going to be a pretty good day for her. I liked what she did in the beginning there, starting off with a little bit of Chun-Li pressure and then having Trini beam on backup to catch the opponent, let her go for a combo, but she just didn't believe in it. Maybe a little bit of nerves. Okay, looks like she dipped for a second there.
I'm guessing there's some issues on her end. Got it.
That's what I thought. Yeah, see, that didn't make any sense why she would be, just like standing there like that. Granted, I've never played against Teresa, but I've never known her just to be like a quitter or something like that. So
I mean, hey, for all we know, they were just going for the intimidation tactic of go ahead, go for me, I dare you. Let's see what happens. I've tried that out. It's worked once. That's all.
You're brave. You brave.
out of the, I think, like 3 times I've tried that, I think that's only worked once. And, you know, to be fair, worth it.
So let's see here. Looks like she said it desynced at the beginning, so.
There she is.
So my understanding, I don't know how they're going to do this because I don't know when it desynced. If it desynced at the beginning, then they'll probably just give it the run back, or are they just going to let Waffles have it?
I think in the end it was,
Oh yeah, so
Waffles that still took it.
nope, they took the game away from them actually. So it's back to 0-0. She said because it desynced at the beginning. If they're rolling with that, then they're just going to run the game back. So we're back to 0-0. So first game didn't count. Warm ups for everybody. Get the nerves out. Dust off some combos. We're going back at it.
That's only a warm-up, guys. Don't worry. But that didn't exist. Cut that from the VOD. Gone. Not here. This is the real match.
I won't let evil go unchecked. With the power of snow.
Waffles is very versatile. Like every character on his team can play every role that he needs to. It's just a matter of how he kind of wants to go about it.
All right, beam coming in, but those missiles. God, I can't think of the word there for a second. Got the freeze.
The God button, and he all played Marvel 3, and all having Dormammu air special flashbacks, the fish hook. Oh, got caught low.
Comes right into this Gen.
All right, Jen comes in, went for the cross-up, the no cross-up, got hit. Into the Gen special. All right, we just want damage. Okay.
Go for the cross-up.
He just mashed out. Oh, the stare down.
Are we having another desync?
Desync again, yeah. Well, this is certainly interesting. I don't know if they'll get away with 2 desyncs in a row. I don't know how they're going to handle this.
Well, this is interesting. You know, for all the times that I've ran online tournaments, usually the desync usually happens at the grand final. I've never seen that happen twice in the first match. Like this is impressive.
It kills the hype. We don't want this.
I came here for URC too. I didn't come here for desync special.
Exactly. It's supposed to be stronger than before. I think this is remnants of the air glitch from last patch. 104 glitch, too strong.
104. It's here to
That's what we'll
stay.
chop it up to.
It's just now coming in different
bad
forms.
vibes. Okay, so let's see how they're going to go about this.
Kill the lobby, make it again.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it stronger than before.
Yes. So let's see what they're saying in the chat here.
I should also have the chat.
Sync, and then we make the lobby, and you know.
Also, time to shill a little bit. If you haven't already, Match Arena code URC2, free 50 cents to the pot. I have no idea how much money is already in there. I'm about to pull it up myself.
Nice.
If I can start clicking the right things. We got $35.63 already.
Nice.
So if you haven't already, go in there, drop that code. There's still a bunch of codes left. And on top of that, there's also the sponsor quest on the side. That also adds just free money to the pot. Make sure to do that. If you are a player, don't forget to also join as a participant, because you never know if you're going to get paid out. There's a minimum 1,000. Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Competing for $1,000.
Guys, it's COVID. I didn't know that the industry started back up again. Where is all this money coming from? I love it. All right, so I'm putting in the match read on codes myself right now. You know, while we got the moment, I'm doing that. I got to support the community, support the homies. And every single cent that gets put into this also helps out with like Uchi Games and everyone else who actually like hosts these tournaments, because the more money that's in there, the more codes they eventually get for everyone.
Nice. Yes. Must support the community. And I definitely think the PowerPoint community is a good one. Very welcoming, very inviting. We just want everyone to get in here and see how awesome the game is so the developers can see how awesome the game is. Okay, looks like we're going back at it.
We're going back in. Give me character pack 3. I want my Rita. There we go. I couldn't remember Rita's name first.
Yeah.
I won't.
Man, I'm rusty.
They could do it. She could be like a Doctor Strange-esque type character.
Please, give me Rita.
All right.
But anyways,
Pretty good so far.
no decent.
All right,
Let's go.
The oppression session, Udana Hale. Ooh, anticipated the grab, got a back grab out of it, didn't believe in the combo. You actually can do an instant air dash down medium for stomp with Chun in order to convert off of that. Didn't work out though.
See the side switch. Yep, this is free on the commentary. Thank you, Omega Black. Shout out to the homie. All right, Goldar, you don't get to do anything.
For the body, went for the body splash. I don't disagree with it. That is the Goldar neutral, but in that situation, it didn't work out. Now it's Teresa's turn. Looks like everything's going pretty well so far. No desyncing issues. Ooh,
got the branch blade.
Nice reset. That does she have the meter? Ooh, this will be close. This will be close.
This should kill. We got this. This should kill. Look at that, just enough.
Ooh, dipped. Ooh, went for the flash kick. Hard reads. Megazord online. Going for the cross subs. Went for a sandwich opportunity there. Nice blocks by Teresa. Ooh, the back grab. With our sword stabs. Very nice. Ooh, get hit by raw sweep. Is this 3/5? We wait. Yes. The awareness. This is looking pretty good now.
Into the X, into super.
Yeah, this should kill. This should kill. Ugh. Oh no, not yet.
There we
Okay.
go.
Udana Super, I guess, is a lower damage super. Okay, so now our Megazord's online. We want control of the neutral. Ooh, got stuffed by the God button. Air heavy by Udana.
Oh no. Oh no, we got a happy birthday.
Happy boo.
Teresa, I didn't know today was your birthday. Why didn't you tell us? I would have got you a cake.
Oh, she flipped out though. He tried too many hits. Alright.
Alright, into the back grab. Get the beams.
No.
You got loops.
A little bit of damage there. Ooh, got Tim's. Cross up Tim's. Now we get a full combo. Alright. The stomp. Yep.
I like that reset.
Yep. It's their character, the big booty woman.
Give him the headbutt.
GiMMiX.
Just.
She knew, like, honestly, as a Udana, well, I mean, I'm not a Udana player, but you are an Udana player, that button is so good, there honestly is no reason not to throw it out. It like, blows up mix-ups and everything, but she just knew.
Gold swords all the way across the screen.
It was a good call, though. That was a good first game. That was a good first game. I didn't see the hit that led to that Megazord combo, but Waffles was able to get out and finish off with a Megazord combo. Every character on Waffles' team has, like, the easiest Megazord combo with Goldar. Like, Udana and Jen's Megazord combos are literally the exact same. You do anything in the hard knockdown, and then when Goldar picks you up with the sword stabs, you literally just do medium auto combo again. You just repeat that over and over and over again. Goldar, he's got the special and the forward special. You'll pick him up with the forward special, with the neutral special, and then do the shoulder charge, and then that'll do a Megazord combo. So everybody on his team can literally play every role, which makes Waffles' team pretty dangerous. Like, if he wants to be aggressive, he definitely has the assist that you have to respect in order to do that. He can just go like Unga Bunga fly with Goldar, and then Jen, honestly, is just a mini Goldar. Their neutral is very, very similar, where, you know, Jen, she can abuse that air dash, go for that medium, which is a really good cross-up as well.
Sometimes all you need is just perfect synergy across the board, and sometimes all you need is also easy loops. You know, get in the Goldar and then just be like, hey, let me just medium and just get some more swords. Why do I have to work hard? I don't want to work hard. I want to work, like, I don't want to work for the money. I want the money to work for me. Gotta quote the legend.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like Teresa saying that he can have it. I guess the internet issues were too strong, so Waffles takes it. Waffles is going to end up taking it 3-0. That's how the record is going to go. So Waffles will move on in the bracket, and he will be playing against the winner of GiMMiX versus Slam Donkey, which was GiMMiX. So she'll be playing, or Waffles will be playing against GiMMiX. I don't know anything about GiMMiX. I've never seen his team, but I guess when the time comes, we will figure it out. We will see.
All right, so right now we're getting our second match. You know, getting everything situated right now. We got a few other matches right now that we could maybe throw up. I'm not in the Discord right now looking at everything, so I don't know exactly where everyone is, unfortunately. But I am looking at the bracket, and things are progressing nicely. I see that Omega Black and Sundula are going to be playing soon in their winners round 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. We also got that guy that moved on over against Crazy Fool. Looks like Rizu got moved on, as looks like Toaster Man unfortunately had to be DQ'd.
Yeah, that's a bummer versus the
And I do see Derp in Your Face also won 3-2 in their match.
Yes, he also plays Udana. DRC, I think he's actually a pretty good player. I'm going to be playing against Akara Gitsune. Devious Ways versus Reemmygaming. That's going to be a good one. I actually played Devious Ways in another tournament. It was called Battle for the Beardies. He was the second game that I played, and I had not heard of him prior to that. But best believe after that day, I definitely heard about him. He is definitely good. So, but Remy, he's good too. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a really good one for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited for a lot of these matches to see exactly where they're going. I also see my boy Technique is also in this bracket. Shout out to the Chicago homies Technique and Omega Black.
Oh yeah. Let's go and see what's going on.
Oh, and also I see Fibonacci's there too. I just noticed that.
Yeah, let's just check out the action pool too. Let's see how that's progressing. We got here. Oh no! So Magnastorm, he had to DQ. I know him. He's one of my sparring buddies. He had to DQ. So Everfree's going on. Oh no, Everfree had to DQ against Chimera. So Chimera is already going to be in winners quarterfinals off of DQs alone. Looks like Drew Chuck, he is a consistent top 8er in a Battle for the Grid tourneys. So it looks like he took it over Shadows 60-17, fighting against Ravecoon. I have fought against Ravecoon. I know he's pretty good. Jackal versus Ham. That's going to be a good one. Looks like Jackal moved on via a DQ. Ham, I have fought against Ham in a 1st to 10, and he stops by training lobbies all the time. He also reps the Big Booty Woman, and him against Jackal. I know Jackal is a tournament player, so that's going to be a good one. I pressed the buttons.
There's a lot of really good players here that all showed up here. A lot of just normal tournament monsters, I guess I could say. A lot of people that will be scary to see. And this is all being whittled down to a top 8, so you can only imagine who's going to be in that top 8 right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I do need to step away from commentary for half a second, as apparently my garage is having issues closing as the wife left. So I have to fix that. So give me a second. I will be right back.
Of course. I'll be holding it down right here. We're just waiting to figure out what the next match is going to be. I've never fought against Akara Gitsune, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go ahead and play Akara. So I'm going to have to go ahead and do that, guys. So I'm going to see if Arneezy can jump in here and do some commentary while I'm off doing that match. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. Just talking with Arneezy, see if he wants to jump in. Oh, okay, there you are.
I'm alive. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I'm gonna go and find Akara, so I can play him. Akara.
So, what's the next match that we're getting on stream here, Arneezy? Woo! Fibonacci and that guy. Fibonacci, local Chicago player. Wonderful guy. Always showed up to our events when we were hosting them locally before COVID. Sad face. I feel like I've seen that guy play, but I don't think I've seen him play recently. So I'm excited to see what will be happening today.
All right. Do you just want me to go on mute? Okay. All right, guys. I'll be back. It's been fun. I'll be back at you later for some Rangers commentary. Wish me good luck. I'll do my best to bring the whoosh, as I am known to do.
He's got it. I believe. So uneasy. How's it going? How are you feeling today?
You know, I am feeling all right. You know, it's very interesting that there was 3 desyncs in a row.
Yeah, I mean, like, when does that ever happen? Especially, like I said before, every single time that we've run Rangers online, it has only been in, like, grand finals. Like, that is, like, the key point for a desync. Even, like, with low kick, when we were running with them, grand finals, there's just that desync there. You always just had that superstition of, let's remake the lobby at grand finals because we don't want that desync.
But at the
first match
at the very start,
and 3 in a row, like
3 in a row, that's out of this world. It's crazy. Huge disturbance in the Morphin grid.
There must be, like, it really is the battle for the grid today.
All right, so we're gonna get Fibonacci, and that guy Fib, of course, very strong, very strong player. Good old number of top 8s for tournaments he's entered. And that guy's, I'm not really entirely familiar with that guy, but this will be very interesting to see.
3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go.
Fib has actually been really labbing at Chun-Li as of late. So this is going to be very nice.
Started off with a happy birthday, but no conversion off of it. Fibonacci just come in, Ranger Slayer, the brand flex combo, the normal stuff. We all see it.
Yeah,
I've seen it all even before. Like, since like patch, since like 2.0, like I've seen all this. But now we got Ryu.
Yeah, we got Ryu coming in with Tatsu, going in with the Donkey Kick to extend the combo here. Oh, and drops the S, unfortunately.
Chun-Li from Fortnite beating up Ryu from Smash. It's a wonderful sight to see, folks. Here we go. We got the Eric right now. Continuing this combo all the way off to the corner. Looks like Chun-Li is going to be a dead character today. All right. Coming in. What's the mix? Pressure. Pressure and a grab. Starting off that combo. Into the loops. Sword. Knock him up. We're powering up today. We're powering up today.
Getting motivated. Here we go. We're just doing Eric things in the corner, of course.
We got standard Eric moves. Nothing that we haven't seen here, folks. I've seen it all before. Throw that sword up. Go ahead. Block it on incoming. Here we go again. We got more meter being built. Ooh, we switched out to Cat, though. This is new. All right, Goldar doing his stuff.
Back coast to coast. Here we go. Into the corner. Goldar doing things. Gets the X out there for the Re-Slam. Gets the OTG. We're continuing on just because Goldar, this should be it.
Drop him down. All right, what's the mix? It's a lot of drills. Woo! Gets this crossed up, but gets crossed up for it. All right, we're motivated. Here we go. Cross the screen. Able to catch up. Drop the combo, though. All right, Fib, you got your chance here. This is it. Ooh, drops the combo. Doesn't get the OTG.
Gets the unfortunate whiff there, and that guy is going to take it 1-0 over Fib. I think both played really well, and but that unfortunate whiff at the end by Fib there just did not do him any favors.
No, especially you whiff a big button like that, just
say GG, shake my hand.
You better hope that they do not counter, because if they capitalize on that, we just saw what happened there. It's not good.
Oh, it's not.
All right, but here we go. Game 2. Luckily, these games are pretty quick, so we don't have to worry too long about it. I'll get into the next match. All right, here we go. Just start off a little range.
Formation.
Cat, continue the combo.
QP's on deck and QP's on deck.
We got standard Eric stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary here, folks. You can go get a cup of coffee while this happens. You won't miss a single thing. Look at that. We're getting motivated.
Yeah, it's pretty hot outside, so nice iced coffee. does sound good right
No, man, I swear, this is just like a movie. There we go, Chun-Li coming in. This wonderful crossover with Fortnite and Smash here. I love it. I'm going to perpetuate this meme, and I'm terribly sorry to both URC and URC. Here we go, though. We got Goldar getting able to get the cross up there. Ending Ryu's life right there. Down to 2 characters apiece for both players. Getting the overhead, but no pickups there. Eric coming in, doing his normal stuff. Ooh, drops the combo, going for a side switch. Alright, both players started scrambling a little bit, but Eric gets the grab, gets the long range hit, gets motivated. So you gotta dive in. Ooh, he gets in. Here we go, doing some normal Eric stuff. Will it be enough though? Does he have a plan? Alright, goes for the low, goes for a reset. Gets Cat in there. It's okay, we don't need that. We don't need resets. Going for the EX from Fibonacci. Good way to pick it up right now. Shift that momentum in his favor. 2v1, but it's with Chun. He's got a chance. Goes low, gets the hit, slams it down. Watch the mix on incoming. Alright, both players are trying to find that hit right now. Both with long range buttons.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks.
Ooh.
Just trying to make sure
Goes low.
info updated correctly. So,
Ooh, goes low again.
that guy kick, here we go. This should do it. Chun-Li has 900 health, the lowest health of all the cast. So this could do it right here. Yep, and it definitely is.
There it is. 3 bars of butter, spend it all. That guy bringing it up 2-0 right now.
Already, wow, this is very interesting. Fib, very strong. Going 2-0, having Fib on the back foot here, it's no easy feat, especially against Fibonacci.
And I mean, honestly, I can really see here. Both players are doing a great job. It's honestly just coming down to those final hits. Because the moment that it's that last character, it's that final hit that really matters. Especially in something like this, or just a Marvel in general. One hit can literally end a whole character's life at any point.
Of course, my lord.
All right, let's
All
see
right,
if
going
Fib
to game
can bring
3.
this. Let me see if Fib can bring this back.
Alright, Ranger just getting caught with his shots right now. Goes for the overhead. Alright, here we go. Normal Eric stuff. Everything's pretty standard right now here, folks. Get a cup of coffee, maybe go to the bathroom. Not gonna miss a thing for this.
I need more quantum power.
Got a little motivated too.
Formation sword.
There we go. Ranger Slayer down. Watch the mix on incoming. It's cross up and everything. Keep him in the corner. Goldard trying to get out with that armor. All the projectiles today. Alright, Fibonacci able to get in with that Chun-Li. All the way across the screen, coast to coast. Keeping that damage on.
SBK here, extended here. This should do it for Eric.
I'll finish this. Paul Nelson, you're done.
Just goes all the way in, drops them
Can't
kicks.
escape.
And what's really cool is that you can actually continue that too as well after the super.
That's
It's like third strike.
I love that. Alright. The battle of the crossovers. Looks like Ryu was able to get this taken care of.
So it's looking like Ryu from Monster Hunter was able to take out some.
Exactly. Oh boy, I'm happy I perpetuated this meme. So right now, Fibonacci sitting only with Goldar here. The back throw leading to this combo. This could do it. Yeah, that guy's got 3 bars right now. He's got a lot of meter to work with.
This Golgar, of course, is basically a tank, but you have Ryu from
Ryu from
the
Smash.
North Star. And that guy moves on 3-0 against Fibonacci. Wow.
Ryu from Super Smash Brothers is OP, folks. Don't forget that.
Not
My God. That was an
That-
incredible match.
That was. It really was, because it's from what I was able to see here, a lot of damage was happening. Fib was just like, Fib was trying to come back and everything. Of course, I think that first game with that whiff punish at the end though kind of just dropped his momentum a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, just even getting in, for both players right now, was really difficult just because of how much everyone was really throwing out, just projectiles, getting the assists out, everything. So I mean, the fact that both players were able to get in as constantly as they were, it was just amazing to watch. And the fact that even at the end there, that guy was actually able to get in multiple times and actually just carry that combo, get it to the corner, and confirm off of it. Wonderful. Let's see. So who do we got coming up next? Let's see. We have a few matches set up that's going to be for the stream. I unfortunately can't see the wonderful Rangers stuff, so I don't see the game screen, so I don't know until it's too late. It's okay, but folks, how are you doing today? How are you enjoying the wonderful matches that are being shown today? Because don't forget, also on top of us streaming here, it was Red Nova that's streaming, right? He's streaming the other part.
Yeah, he's streaming pool number 2. So make sure you say hello to Red Nova as well. And I just want to give huge shout outs to those hosting URC. Of course, Ultimate Rangers Championship is being hosted by MegaIsaac, Reemmygaming, Squishy, and Red Nova. So big shout outs to them, and big shout outs to them for letting me stream one of the pools.
Which
really nice.
I might be killed by your bot for this, so I'm gonna space it out. Hey, there we go. Just so I don't get killed by the bot. So yeah, don't forget to also go over there, follow them. Make sure that give URC some love in general, because they've been out here since the beginning of Power Rangers, just in general, and hosting events, rallying the community a ton. Honestly, like they were one of the forefront of just pretty much trying to get people into the community and actually playing it competitively and constantly. So without them, probably a lot of stuff in Power Rangers wouldn't exist. Or at least a lot of people, I should say. And also, not to forget, there is a Matcherino. Getting that pulled up. There we go. Wonderful Matcherino. Thank you, the Sleazy Neasy bot. The wonderful Sleazy Neasy bot. Yeah, don't forget the Matcherino code URC2. There's already a minimum of like $1,000 of money going into this pool. And so then on top of that, it's just whatever the Matcherino brings in. It's always wonderful to use the Matcherino, like, just to crowdfund. It's a great tool for all kind of tournaments and should be used more. And if you haven't already, use that code because it helps out not only for the players, but also helps out the organizers with that. As the more money that gets put into those pools, the more codes that it's allowed for those events. Let's see here. So, Arneezy, what do we got coming up next?
A lot of people typing in the Discord.
A lot of people typing in the Discord. I feel that. As somebody who also runs events and runs the stream and commentates, I get that. I believe I know you're busy. I'm just trying to make sure we know who's coming up next, so I can.
I think we're
talk
gonna
about it a
get
little bit more.
Devious Ways and Parkerlad.
Woo! Parker was able to move on.
Unfortunately, Akara got DQ'd.
Rip.
Yeah.
F in the chat for Akara. But yeah, Parkerlad, the wonderful co-commentator that I was having on with me too. He's a Triforia player. I know that much.
Based on the profile picture, the picture you see, folks, in
I-
front of your screen.
I know that much for sure. I've also been outside of the community for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Watching from afar, just due to a bunch of stuff on our end.
Yep.
But here we go. We got Parkerlad and Devious Ways coming up. Devious, Lord Zed player, has been for a while now. Love the man. Lord Zed's life. Here we go. Getting this started. Everyone round starting. Lord Zed. The pressure that this man puts out. Look at that. Teleports. Beautiful. Got the combo. Put him back into the corner. Setting up the pressure with the putties, but it's okay. We got Ranger Slayer out here doing normal Ranger Slayer stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, we're good. We're good. It was just spectator lag, nothing out of the new. Yeah, there you go. Everything's fine. Get the giant fist out there, get him off. Scorpina though, crossing up like crazy. Here we go. Setting up the far combos. Perfect.
Who wants to be next?
All right. Trying to call in the putties, trying to make a little pressure happen here. Get a little bolts going. Scorpino to keep them safe. There you got the mirror match. Ooh, Dog wasn't there to save him. Buff Dog. Here we go, Trey. Doing the normal movie combos. Alright, Devious able to get some hits here, get a nice little combo going in the corner. This could be it for Trey right now. Devious has 2 extra bars to work with, 2.5. There it is. There's an EX. Finish it off. Doesn't even have to drop a super.
Megazord ready.
Get off that Zed right there. Goes for the grab. No pickup after the grab. Normal Zed stuff. Throw him to the other side. Put him back in the corner. Going for the putty loops. Goes for the pressure. Gets. Oh, the jump to get out. Oh, smart play there from Parker. But Devious still able to find the win. All of that pressure just from Zed and everyone else. Devious going up 1-0 here. Solo commentary. I believe in myself. I don't blame Arneezy. The man's got to run a brackets. I'd solo commentated a whole event yesterday. My throat is hopefully not going to die on me tonight. Gotta get some water in. Yeah, you gotta prepare the palace. That's exactly what you gotta do. As a Zed player myself, always prepare the palace. But most importantly, Buff Dog.
I will do all that is necessary.
Dastro isn't here to say it, so I'll say it for him. Buff Dog. Anyways, game 2. Lots of characters on screen. Not really that much going on. A few stray hits here and there, but Trey coming in got the start of a happy birthday, but doesn't actually continue with it. Alright, we got normal Zed stuff, normal Zed loops. Get Dog in here, drop him down. More sword stuff, drop him down again. There we go, super in. Restand, blow him up, what's the mix? Grabs him to continue the combo. Ooh, just enough, perfect. Zed coming in, getting the knock up. It's always a dangerous thing. You see Zed coming in as the assist, you don't know what to do. that EX just to keep the control. Dog there to keep the knockdown. Forward throw, gets the pickup. Alright, Parker. I see you. Into the EX. Got some good combos here going. Drop the super on him. Not enough. There it is.
Thanks for the assist, but this is gonna hurt.
Alright, we got the mirror match. Not anymore. One EX will call it all. Goldar coming in, stomping on him.
This is gonna hurt.
Good call on the Goldar. Get him off me. Ranger Slayer now doing some work here. We've seen it all before. The nice brand flakes combos. The standard stuff. We've all seen it for years now. Calls in the Goldar. Alright, we got the character change. Ranger versus Dog. Who's gonna put who down? Looks like Ranger is not looking pretty right now. Will this reach that reach? Remember, folks, Buff Dog. I can't believe that actually reached. That was like the tip of the iceberg. My God, Devious. Going up 2-0 right now. Now, what we all need to do is yell at Dostro to start streaming. And then have him get to affiliate so that we can have an emote for Buff Dog. Because we all need to know Buff Dog. I will support that rhetoric every day of the week. Anyways, getting right into game 3 here. A lot of stuff on stream, not much happening, but Zed able to find the low hit, bring him to the corner, start the putty loops, normal stuff. Get Dog in. Big damage. Ooh, this is the second sword there. Gets thrown. It's okay though. We got character swaps in the middle of animations. So they're just doing the work. Goes for the cross up with the teleport and the putty. Knock him up. All the normals, that stuff.
Alright, so I think I'm caught up now. So it looks like I'm seeing your Devious is 2-0 against Parker right now.
Correct.
So Parker to start the movie. The opening credits has happened.
The Ranger Slayer assist to help. It's okay. It's okay. There was just a small little clip in the reel. We just had to fix it. You just gotta stitch that back together. We're going back on with the movie.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back to that corner right here, and it looks like as long as the top drop and then that
I just need to know when Parker's gonna try to sell me something. That's what I need. When is that gonna happen? I want to be sold something. But right now, Devious just running a train. Right now we're on the mirror match. Parker on his last character, doing good right now. Drop the combo in the corner. Zed to start it up. Here we go. Just nice little Goldar loop things. Into the super. Just gotta give it all that damage. Devious able to close it out 3-0.
Devious, of course, Devious has been really grinding as of late. It's always nice to see him playing in different tournaments, seeing him in different top 8s.
The man's been grinding so hard, he goes to the wrong TOs for the right events.
I know. He goes to the wrong Discords to check in, and he messages.
Devious, I'm sorry. You're never gonna let that live down. I'm sorry at all. All the TOs will just never let that die ever. Sorry. It's okay. We love you though.
It did provide some great entertainment, though, at least.
You know what that actually reminds me of? Reminds me of Zoro from One Piece. Just somehow gets lost in every single situation. Zoro just happens to, like, hey, I'm here with my crew, and then next thing I know, I'm on the other side of an island, and I'm finding myself in a dangerous situation where I'm about to be killed. But that's okay. I'm still just looking for my crew. Okay, Devious, we love you. You provide a lot of good laughs for us right now. But no, that was a great match to watch. Let's see, who else we got right now? I see there's also, is it going to be Evasion and Derp in your face?
That is correct.
Perfect. It's really easy when that's the last one of the rounds that shows for stream. I'm able to actually call that one.
It's like, yes,
So, yeah.
sort of hindsight, clairvoyance type of vision or whatever, you know?
Exactly. Like, I can just read your mind right now. Perfect. And also, as Omega Black gladly posted the command for Matcherino, if you haven't used it already, URC2, donate an extra 50 cents to the pot. Every single penny that goes in there goes directly to the players. There's already a massive pot there for them, and this all helps out. And every single every single penny, I should say, that gets thrown into this also helps out for future events. But here we go. Derp in your face. Evasion. It's going to be wonderful. Everything's just going crazy on stream already. Everything. There's bullets everywhere. There's freezing. Let's see. There's 3 characters with guns right now. One that can freeze things, and a Ryu and a Goldar. There's going to be a lot of projectiles in this game, folks. But it's okay. One of the major ones is now dead. Go ahead, Goldar. Block. Which way are you blocking? It's okay. Jen can't block left. She cannot today. As Goldar has now put her into the corner. It's okay. We don't have drops here. Just happy little resets. There is nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's the little reset that actually puts you ahead and completes your masterpiece. But it's okay. Jen over here, doing work, hitting some Ryu's toes, resets it, goes for the Goldar switch, but Ryu's just gonna punch. Jump over, work too well with the Goldar sword coming down. Just knock him away, bring him all the way to the corner there. Drop the super, switch out the character.
It's forfeit time.
Ooh, Donna barely holding on right now.
It's forfeit.
Gets the hit. That Megazord meter is just going down. Now looks like it's going to be used right now. Alright, Ryu making some nice hits here. Ooh, drops the combo.
Tell you from limb to limb.
Goldar getting the cross up. And now just Udana.
You and I have some unfinished
Which way is it going to be? The left or right? He's guessing right every time.
Okay, I'm back for a bit here. See, Derp's last character is just not
Ooh.
going to do it.
Doesn't guess right that time. Did not catch it.
Evasion.
Evasion going crazy right now.
As it was written, as it was prophesized.
Evasion, another one of the Chicagoland homies. My God.
We just gotta support Chicago. I mean, this stream is coming from Central Illinois, so we always root for the Illinois players.
There is no bias, we promise.
Biased Midwest commentary.
Not at all. Does not exist.
Well,
whatsoever.
when Parker comes back, not gonna be a lot of biasness happening, I think.
You're right. Not a ton of bias. Just a
That's
little
all
bias.
right.
There's always got to be a little bias. But here we go into game 2. Goldar just trying to punch through everything with his shoulder. Jen right now doing some loops.
Jen does have a point in it as well, and we've seen a lot of lately, especially some combo breakers. And there goes
The full screen confirmed.
Wow, Udana just.
I'm sorry. Was I just watching Fear for a second?
Yeah,
looked
look,
like
I don't. Fear is not in my pool.
I know. I didn't know that Fear was here. Oh, that's right. Just double EX. If I miss it the first time, I just gotta blow it again. Evasion. Showing no mercy right now. Gets the reset too.
Wow. And Evasion working on an almost perfect here.
We've got to work together.
Evasion just wants to get to game 3. He's like, let's just go. I'm done with this. Ooh, supers with the side switch.
Wow,
the EX beats.
What? Wow.
What is that? Did EX beat a super? Excuse me?
How could this be?
Megazord, ready.
Anyway, what have you done to this game? Alright, here we go. We got Jen Loop with the Megazord. It's okay, that EX didn't work that time. Alright, Derp just putting the pressure on right now as much as they can.
Tell you from limb to limb.
Throwing the grenade out.
You're not supposed to.
Who's gonna find the hits? Alright, Jen finds it low. You're going across the screen. Goes for the reset. Evasion doing everything they can right now just to keep Jen out and keep it at the range that they want. Chip him away. Ooh, the one hit able to confirm it out. Evasion taking it 2-0.
Yeah, right now, Evasion has Derp on the back foot. 2 games and a donut. You don't want to see it, especially, Derp in your face. Very strong player as well. Really does really well with the team that he's been using before Ryu came out. And, definitely, not a player that you really want to sleep on. But then you have someone like Evasion, multiple time top 8 placings. Very one of the strongest players I've seen. He's done well in Downtown Beatdown Online, other major stops and all that stuff. So, Derp definitely does have quite the obstacle ahead of him. But I have faith. Definitely have faith.
Definitely. I mean, there's a lot right now that Derp has to deal with not only just the projectiles from Mastodon, but also Gen projectiles, and then just Goldar just charging right in. You got to deal with that armor. Alright, it looks like Derp's dealing with it okay right now, but EX into Goldar. It's gonna do it here. I do need to mute myself for 1 second. I am sorry. Arneezy, I believe in you.
I believe in myself as well.
We've got to work together.
Oh, the JS Blossom tries to do it again. Does it again just because? Can I put that right here? In this corner. Into the super. This should do it for Ryu here. Ryu is definitely going to have to go back to the streets and train us some more. All out gets the sandwich. We got the planks. Oh, no, drops it a bit here. And just EX and just the patience from Evasion here. This could do it as long as Evasion does not drop this combo. It's going to be having to go down to the loser's bracket. This should do it. Goldar does a lot of damage with a super, and that's it. 3-0 going to Evasion. Evasion moves on. Great stuff by both of these players here, of course. So Derp will move down into the bracket. Evasion moves on. We'll be facing RawketPaynch off stream. And
That was a beautiful match. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
I was watching it. I had a phone call come in that I needed to answer. But yeah, that was Evasion. You're insane. I love it. Keep it going.
All right, so Evasion and Rocket Punch will go against each other.
And I see that SDK took it over Omega Black
Yep.
earlier in the bracket.
All right, I'm just trying to get everything in order here. We do have a couple more stream matches. Let me make sure.
Here we go. My God, today is an exciting day.
It is, and I appreciate those that are here tuning into my stream. As I said, I want to thank MegaIsaac for letting me stream part of this tournament here. Of course, top 8 will be on MegaIsaac's stream later on at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern, so 7 p.m. Central for those that are watching. That will be on MegaIsaac's stream. Red Nova is streaming the other pool as well. I apologize for my commentary. I am also running this bracket at the same time, so appreciate y'all's patience with me on that. I'm trying to, and I just realized I am on the wrong screen. See, look at that.
It's okay. We're just finding the lobby. We're just waiting for it.
Yeah, and
everything's fine.
I'm trying to get everything in order here, making sure players are here. I appreciate all the new followers that are here checking me out. Of course, got to give a huge shout outs to El Amigo Zaga, who's in the chat, of course.
Woo! Yeah, if you guys have.
Oh, you're cutting out, Free. You're cutting out. And a bit of technical difficulties already. We had some desyncs earlier.
Hello, there we go. All right. So if you guys have not unplugged your mic during a commentary stream, I recommend not doing that. With that being said, but if you have not ran a bracket before and also tried to be a commentator and also run the stream, it's an interesting process.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arneezy for doing everything that he possibly can. Trust me when I say it is a time. I do that almost every Friday. And granted, I subject myself to that. And yesterday I did a solo commentary stream while also running a 30-person bracket. And I'm just hoping my voice doesn't crap out on me today. But thank you, Arneezy, for stepping in when you can. I do appreciate it. Because solo commentating it's a time. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm actually double checking to make sure everyone is around so I can report scores as well. Let's see here. So as of right now, losers bracket is going on for a little bit here. I don't know if Squishy is still out, but if not, Derp will actually move on. Technique and Sushi are about to play. Parker and Teresa are playing. Have not heard anything from TK yet, and he's supposed to be going against X Crazy Fool. Fib moves on from because Toastman had to get a DQ. We're waiting on. I'm trying to see if Remy or Akara is available. If not, I have to DQ one of them, and someone's gonna have to move on. Killer Waffles is just chilling. Sundula and Lefty are playing as well, and Mega. You know what? Megami Gage has not reported. Omega Black is still chilling, waiting for his match as well.
I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say the name Mega G. That's how I'm gonna say it, and you know what? I'm gonna roll with it.
I'm gonna say I think it's Megami Gage. So I don't know.
It looks like Mega G, and you know what? I'm here for it. Honestly. like, look, you can't tell me that MEGAGE does not look like Mega G. That's all.
It kind of does. All right, so,
and it's in all caps too. So, I feel like that just works perfectly.
Oh yeah.
If you are here in the Twitch chat, tell me if that is right or wrong, and I will correct myself. However, I think it fits perfectly. Yeah, right now we're waiting to get everyone all set up for the next stream match. If you haven't already, there's a Matcherino going on. Use that Matcherino code URC2. It'll probably be posted here in a second because I'm going to do this. Beautiful. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally unplug my mic again. Oh, I stood up for a second, so I raised the mic, and I just happened to move the cord in the wrong way, and it just popped out. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. The beauty of home commentary is that you can mess up stuff like that, whereas when you do in person and you have the professional headsets and everything, it's a lot harder to mess up.
I just reminded GiMMiX that he should know the lobby password by now since he has played in my tournaments a couple times. So
Is it weird that I might know the lobby password?
it's the same. It's always the same.
Like
I try to make things easier. Okay, for everybody.
Is it that? Is it that? Because that's always my lobby password.
No, it's not that.
Oh, that was always my lobby password. It was always simple. Anyways, here we go. GiMMiX and that guy. All right, round one, game one, whatever you want to call it here. Lots of fireballs, lots and lots of fireballs. GiMMiX, how are you gonna deal with the fireballs? You have Ryu and you have Dog, but Dog just got in. Remember, buff Dog. Here we go. Dog combos across the screen. Throw, put him back in the corner. Drop him down. Teach him what it's like to get down. Remember, guys, buff Dog. Look at these. Dasho's not here to say it, so I'm here to say it for him. He'd be proud of me.
Yeah, the spirit of Dastro just always lives on, no matter where you are.
The spirit of Dastro is what keeps us going. With that being said, Ryu from Smash is beating up Ryu from Smash.
Look, Ryu from TBC taking on Ryu from
There we go. Perfect.
It's an interesting mirror match.
Exactly. Just a nice quality mirror match. This game has now become like Dragon Ball, where you can just name Goku and already named 10 of the characters. Anyways, Ryu throwing out the fireballs like crazy. Go ahead, make your way in. And Cat decided to just pop EX because we don't have to worry about projectiles then. But 3v1 here, Cat's got a lot of work to make up. Just running straight in, Goldar's armor, pushing right through. Fireballs doing the job. Dog coming in, looking for the kill here. He's hungry. Look at this. Look at Dog. Just going crazy. He needs buff stuff. Give him buff. With that, this super right here should end it. There we go. GiMMiX taking it 1-0.
Pretty interesting. Of course, GiMMiX, very strong contender as well. Got top 8 at many tournaments that he played. So, tries to enter as many tournaments as he can, of course, but there are times where he can't, and that's okay. It happens.
There is a wonderful thing about this community, and that is everybody is always hungry for more tournaments.
Of course, I mean,
and that's a great thing, and can also be terrible for some of the TOs that are trying to run tournaments.
Do we all remember August of last year?
Please don't remind me. Anyways, so here we go. Eric Selfie putting the pressure on in the corner, all the projectiles, every single thing. But that's okay. We got dogs. We can just teleport right above. And it's got normal dog combos in the corner here.
For those that don't remember what happened in August, there was basically 3 days where there was no Power Rangers going on. There was no tournaments happening. 3 days.
Yeah, I have a personal gripe with that month. That month brings up PTSD. I'm not going to talk about it on stream. Anyways, Ryu over here beating the crap out of Goldar. Just taking all these punches here. Oh, The sure you can miss? Excuse me? You don't know miss that, Ryu. But it's okay, we got a giant beat. But Goldar Fist does otherwise. Alright, Dog Super catches him. Goes for the grab. Continues the combo. Puts him back in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner, but Ryu is no baby. Puts him down. Puts him down again. Teaches him about himself. Takes out the real Ryu.
Yeah, takes him out and of course. This is pretty interesting, you know, that guy, you know, had a really strong show against us. GiMMiX is just beast. Ever so dominant. Wow.
The armor into the super bycatch.
Keep going.
Look at that. Mid-screen pickup all the way down to the corner. Just gotta bring him to mid-screen now.
A good block. That's the OTG.
A dog startup into switch. GiMMiX. Nice.
GiMMiX doing the things.
Taking it 2-0. Remember, dog does need buffs. That'll always be mentioned after every match the dog is in. I have no shame. I will gladly push Dasjo's rhetoric. He is unfortunately not here, so he can't push it himself. But yes, dog does need buffs, and GiMMiX is doing a wonderful job at controlling the pressure right now, especially just everywhere. Like literally everywhere. Mid-screen, he's been controlling it. The moment that he's got even just like one hit of pressure, it's starting. Using Goldar's shoulder charge right now for that armor. Dog over there for the teleport to get in. Right now, that guy able to actually start getting some hits in. Able to start doing little loops. Oh, Karge apparently has to be DQ'd about a week ago. So,
Someone could have told me.
The problem of a TO, that right there. Anyways, normal Eric stuff. You know, we got the normal stuff. If you haven't seen this movie yet, I recommend you going to get a coffee, because you can just watch it and repeat it any stream. It's pretty great. But yeah, this is a normal thing. You get real motivated. Get a little loops in there. Normal stuff. That guy looking real clean today. Alright, we got solo Goldar. We got a lot of work ahead of us right now. And I'm not sure if it's going to work out too well. But we'll see. Alright, get the air-to-air hit. Nothing off it though.
Trying to look back and forth here. I'm seeing that GiMMiX is on his last character. I'm seeing.
On his last character, but he's got 3 bars. Can he use that butter? That's the real question of the day. Can he spend that butter? But he's got a happy birthday. That guy, why didn't you tell me it was your birthday? I would have got you a cake. This is looking big right now. 1 character down. 2 characters down. We don't know what that reset is. We going for all 3? We going for the trifecta now? We hit the low and we go for the combo. Reset it. But it's okay. That guy got out, flipped out, got the low. And unless he drops it right here, you got it.
Which will be kind of funny if you did. Well, not entirely funny, but you know. The thing is, you know, when it comes to Power Rangers Battle for there was really not, you know, not such a thing as a life, right? You know, because, you know, when you have, depending on the last character, like if you have Jen as your last character, you know.
If you have Jen or Chun-Li as your last character, you might not have the life lead. However, if you have like Goldar as the last character, or Trini, you might have a life lead. However, here, going to game 4, making it not 3-0, first for the stream right now. But Dog going in, being impressive as ever. Dog does need buffs, as the last game showed us. Dog died way too fast. And so here we go, putting him down, teaching him about himself a little bit there. Amount of work going into this right now. Using Goldar to keep him in. Goes into the super. This should kill. Bam. Bye, Eric. It's good knowing you. But you got mixed up here by Ryu and Goldar. Ryu from Smash, wonderful character that he is. Doing some wonderful work right now in the corner. Smash is a wonderful platform fighter that is not at all a crossover game. This is the crossover game now. Anyways, Goldar able to finish it off there. Ryu getting some fireballs in there just to keep the pressure on. Goldar getting the shoulder charge, but no pickup there. Using the sword beam as a way to try to create a little pressure with Ryu, but nothing really working here. But Cat getting the combo in the corner, bring it all the way back down to the other side.
Yeah, just you know what? I would really like to see like a Cat come back.
I would love to see a Cat come back. It's been a while. Like it's been since like the beginning of season 2 that I've really seen Cat be like really dominant, and that's because of the internets. But now we got the fabled cat versus dog. However, it doesn't look well for Cat right now.
I saw that coming from a flash.
I put him back in the corner. Teach him about herself.
Let's go.
Give her all the swords.
All the
into the
swords,
super.
I guess my wish will not be.
GiMMiX winning with those gimmicks.
Alright, 3-1 going to GiMMiX. That guy is going to move down in the bracket. GiMMiX moves on and will take on SDK for a spot at top 8. So we'll see.
Boy.
We'll see them back later on.
Wonderful, my God. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Ryu is from Smash and Chun-Li is actually from Fortnite. This is actually the most ambitious crossover game, not Smash. That is a meme that I will perpetuate for the longest time since I've heard it.
You know what? I've kind of been saying that all day.
I know, and I'll let that be known. We gotta let even the new viewers, that come in, they gotta know. I'm sorry for anyone rewatching this VOD and getting annoyed at that line, but
So Technique moves on, goes 3-0 against Sushi. Shouts to Latam Force, by the way, for making it this far. Sushi was I got to when I got to commentate Wednesday Night Fights on Tuesday. Sushi was doing some amazing stuff, and rooting them on. As I said, shouts to the Latam Force. They've been doing it real well with the tournaments as well that they've hosted as well, and I believe they're doing Across the Grid on Sunday. I think that's tomorrow, if I remember. Someone in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that they've been doing amazing stuff. Sushi's good peoples. Latin America scene is definitely hungry as well.
Yeah, no, I mean, especially when we were hosting tournaments for this online and just doing all that a while back. Not only would we get some players even from like Latin America and stuff like that, I know even we would get like some like New Zealand players. We would get some players from like the England area. People love this game. The scenes are hungry. The Japanese players I know at one point were coming out. I'm not sure if they're still if they're still active in the scene or not. But then again, I have been lately in the scene. Lately,
if you stop playing Knockout City for about 5 minutes, despite the fact that it's a good game from what I've seen, you'd be able to take a look at this community.
I mean, one, you're right, but two, I'm just trying to get to Diamond, man. Like I'm right in Ruby right now. I'm just trying to get to Diamond. But no, I would tell you the other reason why, but I'm not gonna shill on your stream.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, there's a bunch of other, there's tons of players all around the world, and the netcode for this game is fantastic. Truly fantastic. Like, we run some other games with rollback netcode, and this is honestly a contender for the best, like right next to Killer Instinct, easily, hands down, without a doubt.
Skullgirls actually, Skullgirls, Punch Planet,
Yeah.
even like Plus R, and of course like with Strive as well, having amazing netcode for their game. So shout outs to Rollback Netcode, by the way.
Shout outs to Rollback. Shout outs to the most amazing thing that the Cannon Brothers ever created with GGBO.
Yeah.
Honest to God, saves fighting games just from that. Like, able to just open it up easily. But here we go. Going into our next match, we got Devious and Rizu. Wonderful match, and this is winner's quarters right now.
Yep. So almost whoever wins this will move on to one step closer to advancing towards top 8.
There we go, and Rizu over here using dog special of the giant beam, just to actually like create that space, create like control on the screen there. Also using, should I say Rizu? I meant Devious on that one. They're both using dog actually.
Hashtag buff dog,
Yeah, exactly, buff dog. But yeah, no, Devious right now, doing some work right now with Scorpina. Right now, giving this corner combo, and this should end RJ. Ooh, drops it, but it's okay. Zed gets the pick up there. All right, Chun, I see you. Chun-Li here from Fortnite, doing all the work, doing a lot of kicks here. Unfortunately, Chun has lost her signature gun, but that's okay. I don't think she needs it. Her kicks look more than enough right now. Right now, Zed is not looking good in this corner. This looks like to be a dead Zed right now. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. What is the mix? The mix is getting hit by that low. That far-reaching low. When in doubt, I would say low it out, but that makes no sense. So just hit him. Chun here, my god, look at this damage. I only need EXs. I don't need anything else. These kicks do more than enough damage. Oh, drops it just because he thought that he probably had it there. Alright, so all Scorpino's over there getting some health back. We got Dog over here to try to bust out, get a little damage in. Looked like we almost had a happy birthday there for a second there, but no confirmed. Waden gets the grab. Scorpino, though, was there for the assist, but didn't help out much. Gets the hit. Knocks him away.
You have lost this.
Everything is going crazy on the screen right now. Devious doing everything they can to get that pressure in. Alright, Chun's got a nice little grab combo here. Into the corner we go. Drops the grab combo. Devious able to pick up the kill. Gets the assist over here with Scorpina. This could be big. Goes for the reset with the low. Alright, it's a 2v1 right now, but health is just about even. Oh no, Devious! You didn't tell me it was your birthday today! What got you the presents? Got you a little cake. Alright, we're working on a no health Dog. Dog does need buffs. Goes for the reflect, expecting something. Gets the low. There's 9 seconds left on the clock here. Can he put in enough work? Freezes the clock for a second there. Clock's still going. Is it just enough? Oh my god, it is. Devious. What the heck? That was too close, Devious. That was too close. You just, like, you had to be mashing EX there. There's no other way. You just had to mash it. I don't blame you.
Whatever works. Look, you know, if you gotta spend the bar, do it. Yeah.
If it gets him the win, it got him the win. That's all it is. But my God, was that close. All right, here we go. Game 2. RJ over here putting on the projectile wheels.
Yo, Devious is going right in, does not care.
My God, that point dash on block. Oh my, he's going for the unblockables. Rizu, I think you wakened the beast.
Wow!
Go ahead, press the button. I dare you. I got the pressure. Devious out here just doing everything. The dog trades. Pushes away.
Wow.
Zed now.
Wow, the crosser! Oh, that was dirty, dude. That was dirty, dude. That was dirty.
My God. Devious. Looking godlike right now. Phoenix is out.
Hello, hello.
Woo. How's it going, Parker?
It's going. I'm out. I'm out of the tourney.
Sorry to hear that, but we do have some amazing matches going on right now. Devious looking crazy right now with this. This is about to be 2-0 if she gets the hit. And that's all it is, just the one hit. But Rizu fighting back on the pixel. But if it doesn't allow that, dog, buff dog.
Hashtag buff dog. Yeah, they were a little rough. I fought against Devious. That was, I mean, you guys saw like Devious. He's just crazy. He's crazy good at the game. I tried to whoosh as hard as I could, and I had some good opportunities in there. I had a couple of drops that could have still shifted the game like in my favor. I think. The one thing that comes to mind was I think that third game, like I had a dropped combo. I was going for like an old combo that I used to do, but after I did the hard knockdown in the corner, I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do OTG launcher into EX or what I wanted to do super, and I ended up like just doing it too late. Like I kind of got lost in my head. What I wanted to do, like, do I want to do what I normally do, or should I do something that would help me conserve meter or something? I just got lost in my head, so I ended up dropping that combo. I'll never say that any of the things that I drop or whatever would have like won me the game or whatever, but I would say that it would have definitely kept the momentum in my favor had I done that. But you know, live and learn. You know, I was able to win my set against Tarisha. She desynced on the fourth game, unfortunately, but it was going pretty well, and then. Udana Gens, it's such a hard team to fight against, and I wasn't able to do it, so that was the last game I had, so that's pretty much a summary of my tourney experience.
No,
but enough of the I'm wanting to get into this. We can talk about that later.
Right now we got Chun-Li and RJ doing Chun-Li and RJ stuff. But however, Devious coming back out with Scorpina.
Happy Boo Boo.
Ooh, Zed. It's okay though. We got a Zed happy birthday, bringing them both back to the other side. No pickup after that though.
Yeah, we had a little drop there. Are you actually on the Twitch stream, or are you still watching it through the?
Oh, I'm watching it this way.
Okay, got you. Maybe yours is ahead. Okay. Ooh, the RJ special. For those of you who don't know, that is the RJ special. RJ is one of the only characters, I think, that can do EX outside of launcher, and which makes his more deceptive, like you should be able to hit him, is the fact that he actually leaves the ground, so it makes even less sense that he should be able to EX out of that situation. But he can, and it will catch you every single time, because the fact he goes up in the air, you're just like, yeah, I can hit him, then he EXs you, and then you die. That is the RJ special, launcher EX.
And now we got Solo Dog doing the, or sorry, not Solo Dog, Solo Scorpina. I'm looking at the wrong side here, my bad. However, Dog doing everything that Dog can do into the super. Here we go. Off that Dog.
Just a slash. Yeah, Scorpina traditionally is never a character you want to have as your last character. Her neutral options are okay, but she really has no pressure. She really struggles to get that hit. When she gets that hit, like, you know, she's gonna kill you for sure. But yeah, Scorpina on her own, that's something as a Scorpina play that you generally do not want.
Rizu over there, of course, ending it too with the swap tag. Love it.
Yeah. Swap strikes are better than you realize sometimes. It's like they OTG, they come out fast, they're safe, and they switch out your opponent's character and make them lose Megazord meter as well. So it's a good technique to use and to get used to. I personally don't use it enough outside of like strategic, I'm gonna check out this character, but if you can, then you know, it definitely does a whole world of good for you.
Right, so right now we got a whole lot of stuff on screen. Scorpino finding the hit right now. Devious continuing that combo over to the corner. Here we go.
This is where Scorpina shines, getting the hit.
Big damage, already spending that meter. This should kill.
Hashtag whoop our nerfs. And she's got Boomerang online, Boomerang online. Go for pressure.
Ooh, Zed for the cross up, I love it.
Goodness gracious. I can see these swag Zed combos.
Look at this. Beautiful into the dog combo. Drop him down. Teach him about himself.
For my wife.
Swap it out.
Oh, yeah, we want that. There can only be one dog. Look at all these crazy blocks.
Never block forever, folks. The number one rule of tag games, can't block forever.
Yep, you gotta do something. In that pressure situation, like he was in block stun for so long, that's an easy Megazord counter situation. It'll get all those people off of you. Generally, you want a Megazord counter. Like if you smell that your opponent is going to put you in a sandwich opportunity, then you're going to want a Megazord counter. In that situation where like he had all his assist counter out and he was eating all that pressure, especially after that one good block that he had, I would have Megazord that countered out with like swiftness. So don't sleep on the Megazord counter. It is good. Yep.
Chun-Li over here calling out Megazord, getting some good combos in.
Yeah.
Putting that pressure on.
Yeah, Chun-Li's got crazy pressure just because her slide comes out so quick, and the fact that she can jump cancel her standing heavy and she gets that instant air dash, it makes her pressure so good. Wow, look at this. Look at these.
Them legs doing
Like
work
stomp.
right now.
Stomp like stomp. Yes.
Into EX. Keep that work going.
Into the stomp, into legs. Wow, dude.
Remember, folks, never forget leg day. Chun-Li's the reason why. Never forget leg day.
Do you want to jump cancel your standing heavies and air dash in real life? Don't skip leg day. This is what happens.
Ooh, finds the low. Yo, and Cole coming in here too? How's it going, Cole?
Goodness gracious. Chun, please. Stop.
All I see here are legs. Ooh, drops the combo because it misses the
I don't know what he was going for.
And Scorpina misses the EX too, but we got a moment. We got a chance.
Yep, this isn't anybody's game, but...
He's got the hits.
You go in there and get a launcher. Launchers are not... You cannot block launchers in the air.
He gets hit by the swords. And able to close it out. Devious taking it 3-1.
Wow. Very nice. Now, one thing you guys might not know is that you cannot block launchers in this game. So, like, if you're up backing like that, and your opponent and you're not already in block stun, and your opponent goes over to launch you, you can't block that, and that's free damage. I always stress in this game, especially to new players, how important it is for you to practice your anti-airs because they're free damage in this game if you can get them off. So in that situation where he was calling Megazord just up backing, I actually did that in one of my matches against Teresa. Actually, where she was up backing me when I was using Megazord, so I just ran over there and she up backed again, anticipating that I would do more Megazord, and I just hit her with a launcher. I didn't get the combo, but that's just my point. Free damage. Practice your launchers, boys and girls.
All that free damage.
Mm-hmm.
Tasty,
All right,
tasty
well,
free damage.
Good stuff to Devious for taking it. So let's see.
So next up, we
Let's
should be
see.
getting SDK and GiMMiX. Is that right, RNZ?
Skills that kills.
Skills
Alright,
to
let's
kills. The man that apparently, according to some people, only one combo breaker because of Chun-Li. No, don't listen to that. The man's got skills. He actually does. Just, you know.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, like he's got skills. Don't give it that. That's not true.
So you said we got skills versus GiMMiX.
Skills versus GiMMiX.
Nice. And then it looks like on the other side of the winner's semifinal, we've got Devious and Evasion.
That is correct. It's gonna be good matches either way, and I see that the losers bracket is moving on nicely right now. Let's see, we got that guy versus Technique right now for losers round 4.
Mm-hmm.
Omega Black and Crazy Fool, RawketPaynch and Fibonacci, and Rizu and Sundula. Hiccuping at the wrong times.
Sundula is pretty good. Technique, I definitely know he's good. He's definitely a top player for sure. Crazy Fool just fought him. He's got one of those Udana Gen teams. They are very tough to deal with. Give you a lot of screen control. He also has the cat assist, and a cat assist is a very difficult assist to deal with because it's funny. The individual cat scratch claws that she does are actually unsafe, and you can actually hit her out in between that, but I don't know if it's because of how little blocks that puts you in or what, but if you try to push block the cat assist, you'll end up just getting hit by it. And with Cat, you can just active tag into her for full combo. So he's got a lot of different options for converting combos, a lot of screen control. So it'll be interesting to see how Omega Black deals with that when the time comes.
Yeah, and of course, I see that Omega Black and Technique, if they both were to win, fall into the same Chicago trap that they fall into every single time of happening to face each other in losers.
Is that how it goes?
It's been a thing since season 1. It's been a thing since we essentially started running tournaments for this game like a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's always just ended up as a thing of Omega Black versus Technique. And then when it transferred to online tournaments, it just always happened. No idea how, no idea why. Just it's a legendary fight to watch. It honestly is.
UB1.
But then Fibonacci and RawketPaynch, Rizu, and Sundula on their side. So it's gonna be interesting to see who makes it over to top 8. Which that'll be happening later tonight on MegaIsaac's channel. So don't forget to, of course, follow over there and make sure that you get to watch the amazing conclusion to the URC 2 event.
Yes, who will be stronger than before? Speaking of which, let's go and take a look at Pool 2 to see what's going on. We're waiting for our next match to load up. It's like Chimera in typical Chimera fashion. He is moving on to... oh no, he already fought Jackal, so it looks like Chimera already qualified for top 8. That's the way it would appear.
Yeah, it looks like Chimera and White Wolf both made it for top 8 winners on bracket 2 side. And right now the loser side is being played out. They're getting all that moving on. Right now we got our match of GiMMiX and SDK.
All right, let's get it. Here we go. So we got Chun versus Ryu from Fortnite.
Ryu from Smash, Chun from Fortnite. It's the battle of the crossovers right here, folks. And Ryu's just going crazy right now. Giving him the kicks.
Ryu lacks. Ryu lacks in the neutral a little bit. I think he inherited his low forward from Street Fighter V. But where he lacks, he makes up for it with some fantastic damage for not a whole lot of effort. At least with Chun, you gotta do a whole bunch of fancy stuff to get that damage. Ryu, he just kind of like punches you a couple times and you die.
GiMMiX, though, over here, doing a lot of work on SDK's team right now. Because SDK is down to just Jen and Gia. And granted, both of them are amazing characters, but Ryu already right now just putting in the work, putting out that damage.
The Shoryuken.
Look at that. Just keeping Jen in the corner, into the super again. We've already seen this combo before, folks. Ending another death. It's already down to 3-1. But it's okay. It's Gia. Gia's got a lot of stuff to keep things going, but she can put in a lot of work too.
Yeah, she's got some. She definitely has some decent options in the neutral between her long range normal. Standing medium is a good button from right about the range of where she is right there. It's like the actual hitbox of it like goes further than the little bullet spray you can actually see. So she definitely has some good neutral options. She's got some good mixes between her throw and or between her overhead and throw, both of which she can convert from. So.
Ooh, goes for the reset too and gets it.
Yes.
Already down to 1-1.
Yeah. See, there you go. That was a bad Megazord call. I'm guessing that he didn't really mean to call Megazord. Maybe that was a Megazord counter. But either way, got the hit. And here it goes.
Working for him.
Goldar.
I mean, if it was an accidental call, you know what? Worked out.
Yeah.
You can't say anything else.
He was bringing it back, but the Goldar. It's always a tough road to climb whenever you burn your Megazord first and you're fighting 3 characters, because you have to deal with your opponent's final character plus Megazord and you have to weather that storm. It's tough. He was making it work. But let's see what skills can do in the second game.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation, but at the same time, SDK been playing this game for a long time now. He'll figure it out. He always figures a way.
Gia on point. I like it. Alright, a little bit of nooch. Air special. Ooh, a Ducat. Okay.
Low, gets the overhead.
Yeah, try to go for an overhead low opportunity in the back. You saw it and do it for the neutral special with Gia. We're comboing now though. Look at these fancy combos.
Look at this late day going at it. Into all these EXs.
Yes.
Beautiful damage.
Ridiculous.
Cashing out everything. Meter, I don't know what it is. I spend it.
Ooh, the no cross up. Got him. And now we're going for another ride. Did you enjoy the first movie? Or here comes the sequel. Legs.
Man, I swear I've seen this before.
Ah, but the classics never get old.
There we go, another character down.
Nice.
Ooh, goes with the other side.
What happened there? Alright. Oh, into the reset. Oh my goodness, that was so dirty. Did you see how low that dash was to the ground? Chun. Oh my goodness.
SDK here, just, you know, I'm going to answer back with pretty much perfect. I don't want to deal with your stuff gimmicks. So here's a perfect.
Don't want to deal with your gimmicks? Yes, bad puns are real.
No, it's okay. Everyone's got to make that fun. His name is GiMMiX. Everyone's got to make a joke about his gimmicks.
But wow, that was a Chun-Li clinic right there.
And that was an answer.
What an answer! Actually, no, let me actually maximize this. There we go. Maximize my screen size. So I can absorb all this range.
Alright.
Going from the Goldar is just Ryu gets the conversion off the overhead. Now we're doing this thing where Ryu just hits you one time and you just die.
Gia doesn't get to play today.
Maybe next time. How much meter does he have? So he's got 1 meter. Oh no, he gets to play. He couldn't get it done. It's okay. So we tag out. We want that life back. Missiles.
Okay,
all this
Chun-Li coming in. Chun-Li now doing the work.
Missiles. Boy, so good. Oh no, he missed the conversion. We need a sure you get out of there. We're still keeping them in. Oh.
Oh, I swear that was a happy birthday there for a second. They got the hit, but it nothing on Gia, but it's okay. We got Chun-Li putting her down. Give her the super.
Yep, keeping it simple. Just went for the overhead and super. Cross up Tatsu. Almost works out. Blocks the EX. Goldar's active. Super though.
Ooh, got the hit.
And we'll get a nice juicy combo off of this too.
Tell me, Jen, what time is it?
It's time for Time Force. Alright, are we gonna go for now? We just want Goldar dead.
Just gotta put him in his grave. kick him to the side.
So you can use the guy that actually works off of all those hits. If you, for multi-hitting moves, if you cancel them like in the middle of the move, then it just circumvents the juggle limit, which is why she was able to get all those extra hits off of the standing heavy there. Pretty standard for Jen combo, so was able to get that kill. Coming back with Jenny. Ooh, to the reset.
So low.
Oh my
I see
goodness.
that, okay? I see it.
And no cross-up, crossed under him twice. Jenny, why are you so good?
Alright,
Alright,
Ryu.
we got a couple missiles online.
Go low.
Was not able to chicken block his way out of that situation. Too much staggers. Gotta hate it when your jumps have startup frames. Alright.
Hit him with the first hit into the super. Kill him.
Dead. Looks like Gia got to play after all. And skills up 2 games to 1. Let's see now if GiMMiX can make the adjustment. I mean, he was getting, I mean, it appeared that he actually did have control of that game. He just wasn't able to put away some of the characters.
There was a few moments where he got the hit, but just wasn't able to confirm into the combo. But it's okay. Let's see if we can make those changes now in game 4.
Back at it. Ooh, we got the cross up. Abarasa Baruken.
Here we go.
We got 1 bar with Ryu. I don't know if he'll be able to kill off of this, but he is building some delicious bar. Okay, he actually might be able to kill off of this. Oh yeah, he can definitely kill off of this now. But we're gonna let dog handle it from here. Ooh, there's the slash.
We just got a buff dog. That's all it is. That's all it takes.
The dog.
You're under arrest.
Let me go over here.
Ooh, the Goldar coming in, starting up that combo. You able to continue the hits, bring it all the way over to the corner. Showing Chun-Li's team that I also don't skip lightning.
Yeah.
Into super again with dog.
But just a slash.
Not going to be enough, but we can get the grab. Continue the combo.
Yeah, dog's conversions are silly. Hashtag no dog.
Dog needs all the buffs.
Tried to go for the instant overhead, but went over his head. Got him that time though. That air dash is so silly.
Alright, into the EXs.
Yeah. Slap, slap. EX Kiboken.
We don't need a meter here.
Ooh, the dirt.
Instant
Goodness.
overhead.
Overheads. My goodness. Chun. The air dash. Jesus please, dude. It's so dirty. Every single time. She's got the meter. She's got the meter to get it done.
Remember, folks, never skip leg day.
Oh, into the swap strike.
Get
Oh!
Get the hit with the sword too.
Gonna keep it simple.
Give him the big damage. You got the meter. Spend it. There it is.
There you go.
Put him
There
down.
we go.
Chun-Li from
Coming
Fortnite
back.
axed out of the tournament.
All right. So, final game.
Chun-Li's not
Go
getting
either
that
way.
thing out of today.
Players are looking great. Great. They're putting on a show.
All right, here we go. Game 5. This is to get into top 8 winner side. Who's going to take it?
Will it be skills that kills or gimmicks?
My shoring.
Let's find out right now.
Make some noise in the chat. Ooh, John.
We stopped it early because we don't want to get caught by Kondo ourselves. Ooh, the anti-air special, but Gen missiles saved the day. Ooh,
Gen missiles, those lovely broken things there.
oh, Chun with the air dash. Yeah, apparently in this patch they quote
Ooh,
unquote.
the happy birthday gimmick. Why didn't you tell me it was your birthday? I would have got you a present and a cake.
Oh no, the happy boo boo. Not like this. Not like this. Goldar falls out. We got Dog in there. Goldar can get some health back. We get the Goldar swords just to get him out of there. Now it's my turn to combo.
We got a cross. I like this.
Oh no, he drops the combo with Goldar swords. Okay, goes for the grab. Nice tech from SDK. Gen missiles. Chumley's back in there. Watch that overhead. It's gonna happen. All right, we're at Goldar.
Goldar is back.
Okay. Yep. Ooh. Yep.
Oh, this cross up. All right, you got one character and you had a character.
That would have been a very steep climb. You know, Megazord, 3 characters. That was gonna be a tall order. If SDK can finish this combo, then that will do it.
You better be mashing on that EX right now, GiMMiX, just in case.
And that's it. SDK on top 8 over 3-2.
F's in the chat from GiMMiX, but congrats to SDK for making it all the way to the top 8.
A fantastic series of games worthy of getting to top 8. Was free by no means.
There's nothing free here. That doesn't exist.
There's free entry to this tournament. Does that count?
I mean, fair enough. But next up, we do have Devious Ways and Evasion.
Well, you know what they say. You're supposed to support the people that defeat you. They're supposed to carry on your hopes. So, if what Devious, when he played me, is any indication, he'll definitely put on a good show for sure.
Oh, just getting happy birthday. It never feels great.
It never does. Which is weird because having a happy birthday is supposed to be a good thing. Like, don't you usually feel good when it's your birthday? Never feels good to get a happy birthday. It should be happy birthday in a fighting video game, though.
The only thing worse than a happy birthday is a Merry Christmas, and that's all 3 characters.
Yeah, I've never actually seen like a full-blown Merry Christmas combo. I've seen it happen, but I've never actually seen like a full combo where all 3 characters die. I've never seen that.
Oh, I miss the old days. I miss the old days when that happened. Oh, I remember the nightmares that happened. Oh, it's wonderful and I hate it.
That didn't happen to me. I can say that.
Who won? It was SDK that won that.
Yep. So we're getting Devious and Evasion in the stream next.
Yep. Devious and Evasion. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yes. Main Devious is looking good. I haven't seen Evasion, so I'll be very excited to see what his team is, how he plays.
Let's see. Taking a look right now at the second pool. Does look like Jackal took it over Ravecoon 3-0 to make it out on loser side. And also it's right now MegaIsaac and Cole that are also facing to make it out on loser side.
Oh. Nice.
So let's see here. We do also have RawketPaynch did beat Fibonacci 3-2. And then we also are waiting on Rizu and Sundula. And it looks like Crazy Fool also beat Omega Black 3-1 so far.
Wow.
And then we're also waiting on that guy and Technique.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, that'll be exciting to see how that unfolds. Let me actually go back to Pool 1. Here we go. So you mentioned the old days. What games have you played in the olden days?
What other games have I played in the olden days? I mean,
yeah, like what other fighting games have you played? Like, because you were talking about like the olden days of like Happy Birthdays and Merry Christmases. What games of that been in?
I mean, I mainly just meant Power Rangers as like, if you've seen like even pre 2.0, this game was a wild ride at that point. Like absolutely wild. You think things are crazy now? There was to go to season 2, there was a 30% damage debuff on every single character in the game, because of how high damage was. You could actually just solo kill with anyone without really spending any meter. In like season 1, it was insane.
I remember. I got this game. I got this game very close to when it came out. I didn't get it right when it came out, but I got it very close to when it did come out. I probably came along somewhere between season 1 and season 2. So I remember most of the jank.
Online was also really broken on release because you couldn't block low. So that had to be fixed. Yeah, you actually couldn't block low like on release for online play. For local play you could, but online play you couldn't. So that was an interesting time too. But yeah, no, like not a problem.
Okay.
But let's see. Let's see. So right before that, also like 30% damage nerf. There was also a 30% damage nerf done to Magma, for his shotgun, specifically the shotgun super. So there's a 30% damage reduction done at that point, and then another 30% damage across the board to everything. So you can only imagine how much damage that really did.
Yeah. For sure.
There's a lot of stuff because when we at least started running, also the meter nerf too. I forgot about that. I remember that. Yeah, because you used to be able to do like a basic combo and have like 2 bars ready just right there. Old Zords lasted forever. They were wonderful. Eric's sword used to last for like 2 minutes. You actually used to be able to loop on Eric release. It was 2C. You could just loop 2C forever.
Oh yeah, I remember
that was dumb. I missed the old stuff.
Old jank.
Like it just
the days before voice acting.
I'll put it this way: if you have like a jailbroken PS4, you can technically go back on PS4 and actually play the old versions of Power Rangers. It's a hard thing to get if you can get it, but if you can get a jailbroken PS4, it's worth it just for that, in my opinion. You can also probably do it on Steam because the updates are always on Steam. You can probably find them that way.
That's hilarious.
I just also happen to have a jailbroken PS4 personally, because I like to mess around with stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff back in the day that was just insane compared to what the game is now. And the game is still insane, which is the crazy part. Like it's a lot more tame now than what it was, which is really saying something. But here we go, getting into this match of Devious and Evasion.
Guns. This man's gonna be shooting some guns.
Lots of guns, lots of bullets everywhere, lots of projectiles. But it looks like Zed is just gonna get a face cramp. And some swords.
I swear, the resets in this game are so hard to block sometimes. It's like you go cross under, it's just like, how do you block it in this game, I swear. Ooh. Alright, still we got guns, Goldar. Doing the Goldar neutral, jump, air special, any button.
Gets the hit too.
Yeah. Wow. Oh,
Evasion just not giving any kind of
he's trying to be patient. He's trying to be patient, and he's trying to pick his moments to press buttons, but it's not working out for Devious. Evasion's just going crazy. Okay. So it looks like Devious kind of crossed himself up in that situation. Or sorry, Evasion crossed himself up in that situation, and Dog find the hit.
Dog does need buff.
If you could buff Dog, what would you want to buff?
Everything.
Just everything.
Yeah, just buff Dog.
Nice.
That's all it is. Dastro's not here to push that rhetoric, so I have to in his honor.
Just gets him with the light, tried to press button on incoming, didn't work out. Just got him with the staggered air light heavy, and now we're going into full combo. Into the reset. Oh my gosh. Wow. Into the reset, into the shadow strike. Came in with Scorpina as well. How, I ask you, how do you deal with it? Oh, tried to go for the swap strike in order to keep himself safe. Worked out for him. Now we're playing guns. You thought this was a fighter? Nah, it's a shooter. Okay, went in for the overhead. Couldn't convert.
There might have been a happy birthday there for a second, but doesn't look like it.
It looked like it. He tried to use Scorpina Boomerang in order to counter the recovery on Mastodon Sentry after shooting guns. Didn't work out for him. MegaIsaac counter. Get him off of me.
Oh, there we go. Now we got a happy birthday.
And that will do it.
Got
That game is just crazy. Like, I look back at what just happened, and then as soon as, like, you had the characters about to die, it's like, how did we get to this point where there were two characters left on the screen? What happened? Oh my goodness.
People get caught, and it just happens. That's just, it straight up just happens.
This is the game that we play. The game called Power Rangers.
See, funny enough, when you mentioned using the swap strike to stay safe, it also reminded me of the old swap strike, where like people would actually drop it at the end of their combo, mainly to actually actually stay safe, and it would put on so much block stun just from that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was also a fun time.
Nice call.
But Zed here, start off with the grab.
Couldn't get a conversion off it though.
Goldar shoulder charge and giving Jen in there to continue the combo. Invasion doing some great work here, putting pressure on.
Good for a reset.
Oh boy, here we go.
Scorpina, you can handle it from here. Yes, she sure enough can with her crazy damage.
Invasion, I didn't know it was your birthday today. I would've got you a cake. I would've got you something.
Even a gift card?
Yeah, I would've got him something.
Well,
alright, we'll Goldar.
If you have to be down to somebody, at least, like, being down to Goldar is not so bad. But, Divas with the back throw, and now we're eating full combo. Goldar's pretty healthy, though. I don't know, was he going for a reset there? It's kind of tough to tell.
Maybe?
Alright, just knocks mine, we're gonna lane it out.
Boom goes for the overhead.
Now we get the Z combo.
The swap strike goes for
Wow,
reset.
that was unnecessary. Unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness. Hit this man with two swap strikes into a reset.
Devious? That was devious.
Very devious indeed. Alright, so we're 1-1. Who will take the next game? So you're gonna take a minute to think about it? Alright, he's gonna ready up.
Alright, here we go into game 3, folks. There it goes. Takes a moment.
Found the match. We had to take a moment to find the match. Alright, Zenith versus guns. And we're shooting guns. Ooh, come with the guns.
Coming in right away.
Have the awareness to tag in the dog to pick up the combo. Ooh, now we're doing the Plinkfinin.
Yeah, I didn't know Dastra was here. Dastra, when did you get
Nice, I like it. Back throw? Yes. Slash. For my wife.
down?
For my wife. Oh no, he missed the OTG. No, not missing the OTG. It's okay. It's okay. We got Goldar. Goldar doing Goldar things. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Okay, we're back to guns. Ooh, more guns. So many guns. That was weird. Did you see how, like, Scorpion was tagging out and it just, like, completely absorbed projectile? That was so weird.
Yeah, it was interesting, actually.
I love it when you find like weird glitches in this game like that.
Alright, Devious
I don't even like it's a glitch. It's just such an instant interaction. Zord.
messed it up.
We want to kill the problem. We want to kill the problem.
Should be enough right here.
No.
Oh, just
Then trying to conserve meter. Should have just wasted the meter. Should have just wasted the meter. Been a dead character. Shoot, combos are so extensive in this game. You'll build 2 meters alone just for doing a combo.
just missed the one hit. One hit.
He was trying to conserve meter. He was trying to conserve his resources so he could kill without it. Always finish your play, boys and girls. Spend the cash. Especially in a game this generous. You have to spend that cash.
You got the butter. Spend the butter.
It. Alright, so Evasion up 2 games to Devious Ways is 1. Can Devious Ways make the adjustment?
All is well. Goldar's here. I mean, right. Fear coming in with the Goldar army.
Yep. Army of the Flying Monkeys. Body Splash. So good.
Fear over there recently finding the truth within Goldar.
I took his infinite away. And I left the rest of them alone. Alright. Game 3. 4. Game 4. I can count.
Game 4. It's okay. We know math here.
Counting is hard. I didn't go to school to do math. Ooh, tried to get him with the he did. He had the Scorpion assist on coverage. Guns. Bombs. Characters just flying all over the place.
It's
already acid on Sentry. It's okay. They know what they're doing. Ooh, the reset to the cross under. Nice blocks from Devious. Tries to go for the overhead off the Shadow Strike at active tag. Block that as well with the impressive blocks. Okay, we're just up backing out there. We don't want any of it. Alright, checking guns. Storm, Megazord counter. We want the pressure. Tries to go for the counter.
Scorpino finding the hit here.
You have to be very precise with Shadow Ranger's counter. And the fact that the Shadow Strike had some more startup on it, it did not work. All right, that's a dead dog. Scorpion on the cross up, talking to Zed, trying to go for a sandwich opportunity, didn't work out. Got him with the overhead. Is that a happy boo boo? No.
Now they have to.
Okay. All right, Paul Petty, trying to go for a cross up. Maybe the buddy pushed him too far away. EX'd out. We didn't want to deal with any of that Megazord stuff, but no good. There's a way you can buff dog. Make his EX have a better hitbox. I personally think it should have a higher hitbox to catch people in the air. You see how it twists upwards. It looks like it should have a higher hitbox in the air, but anywho.
Right now, Zed just putting the pressure on. Mastodon, though, able to come in for the cross-up hit. Evasion
Now
staying alive.
EX. One more OTG. Yep. To the back slap. Get off my screen. Into the cross under grab.
Under.
Oh. Do we have Mastodon on the line? I don't know if he has an. Oh no, he went for a standing line. That looked unintentional. Now we got Megazord on the line. Ooh, now you gotta eat all of this. That is most unfortunate. Went for a reset in that situation. Maybe he just didn't have the combo to do Megazord combo with Scorpina.
Ooh, the EX.
Yeah.
Then. They were looking pretty close here on the life.
Pressure. Oh.
Next
Went for a very preemptive launcher. Oh,
there it is. Evasion should be able to close this out here.
I just want to hug your face.
And drops the super just in case.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Screwing up the game.
I don't know what you're talking about. That just looked perfect. But the Evasion taking it 3-1 there.
For Devious. All right. Oh, takes it over Devious. So let's take a look at our brackets over here.
So right now
That
we got
was-
that guy and Crazy Fool making their way into losers round 5. And RawketPaynch beat Rizu in round 5 to move on to fight GiMMiX. And so then the winner of that guy and Crazy Fool, of course, will be fighting Devious Ways. So right now it seems like we're about to get GiMMiX and RawketPaynch on stream. Is that right, Arneezy? Possibly. Perfect. Good enough for me.
So we just saw Devious and Evasion. Does that mean that Devious is making it in the top 8? Oh, sorry, Evasion. Does that mean that Evasion is making it in the top 8?
Yes, Evasion will be making it to top 8, and then
Right.
Devious has one extra chance here to make it on the loser side.
Gotcha. So let's see, where is he showing up on the loser side? He's going to be in, I guess, the BD bracket.
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome.
So right
So
now, yeah. Let's see. It also looks like Jackal and MegaIsaac were able to make it on from Pool 2.
Nice.
They're able to make it on the loser side. And so right
Mhm.
now we're just waiting on these two for the losers top 8.
All right, sounds good. I'm actually gonna run to the fridge and grab a drink before this next game. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
No problem. Community, how's it going? I see we got 80 viewers in the chat. Shout out to all you wonderful people. My name is Free, as you see there. I am just the wonderful commentator that I've been asked to commentate this wonderful event of URC2. If you haven't already, use the Matcherino code. It is going to be posted here in a second if I could actually type on my keyboard. There we go. Use that Matcherino code, URC2, adds a free extra 50 cents to the pod if there's any code still available. Right now, there's an extra $64.63. And if there's no code available, you can also use the participant, like Matcherino stuff on the side, as long as like G Fuel, Twitch Quest, all that, which also will add a little extra money to the prize pool. And all that goes directly to the players. Yeah, we all think you're beautiful. Yeah, Abel Snaps, you're a beautiful person. With that all being said, perfect timing. We got GiMMiX and RawketPaynch coming on here. Winner of this goes into losers top 8. So here we go. Goldar coming in, knocking Draken. I cannot talk all of a sudden. Knocking Draken around.
Draken's going for a ride.
He is going for a ride. We are now playing Marvel 2. Everyone is going to go for a ride. However, Draken brings him over all the way across the screen. Goldar going for a ride now. Marvel 2, let's go. Tries to go for the stomp, but gets the cross up instead. We have no drops here, just happy little resets.
Happy little resets.
That's all it takes.
Into the scalp strike. We want Ryu.
GiMMiX down a character, but it's okay. He's got a Ryu. Putting Draken in a body bag. Oh, drops the combo.
We lost. Okay, we back off. We want out. We don't want out.
Oh, gets him with the fireball.
Why he didn't back out in that situation? Right, we got Vanguard online. We went to the cross up. That nasty cross up.
Scorpina doing Scorpina thing. Normal stuff here. We've all seen it before.
Yep, which ends in a dead character. EX Boomerang online. Ooh, that was
a cross under.
That was dirty. Ran underneath, did the instant air dash, and caught him on the back end with the air heavy. I didn't even know she could do that. The only setup I know with her in the corner is doing like her regular boomerang toss and forward special, which will cross up and hit the opponent on the other side if they're not paying attention. That's the only reason I know with her. Oh, tried to EX out, no good.
Wait, we got a happy birthday.
Oh no.
Rocket, why didn't you tell me it was your birthday? I would have helped out. Got you a little cake, maybe some streamers too.
Just a slash.
RJ taking some damage here. Scorpina barely alive, just barely got out from that.
This will be the fairest game ever. This will be like the fairest game ever.
Goes for the swap strike, gets the kill from it.
Oh, just hit button press. Ooh,
Oh, goes for the hit, but
Almost bad.
Megazord comes out.
that was almost a bad Megazord call. Like I thought that he would have gotten hit before he had a chance to make a command with the Megazord, but he did. That happens sometimes, honestly. Like you think that your opponent like calls a Megazord an ill-opportune time because there actually is supposed to be some recovery between when you activate the Megazord and then when you can actually call the Megazord out, but it wasn't able to capitalize soon enough. And that's unfortunate. That was unfortunate.
My
The
training.
RawketPaynch up 1 game. Alright, so we're going in for you. Assists are flying everywhere.
Wolf Ranger.
Everyone's putting everything on the screen. Goldar took some damage. And now RJ in the blender.
I saw
You like sandwiches? Because we got sandwiches.
We freaking.
Oh no.
Drops it, but goes for the grab, and it was just out of range.
Now you're eating rings.
Goes for the
Dragon.
cross up with Draken. I like it.
Wow. These guys are thinking like 2-3 steps ahead in their mix already. So crazy. Alright, but we got the hit. Now we're going for full combo.
Can we get a Draken in top 8? Like, this sounds amazing. I haven't seen the Draken in top 8 for a long time.
That'll do the trick. You're out of here, buddy. Alright, that is a dead dog. Now we got fireballs and incoming. Go for Dragon.
Goes in, gets the hit, and the fireball's also connected. Goes into RJ. Fireballs
Yep,
coming in.
Fireballs. Good call. Charging cuffs for a quick second. Tried to bait something. Couldn't get it off. Didn't believe in the hit there. And GiMMiX just trying to be patient, looking for his opportunity.
Finds
Got the
the low.
sandwich. Got the sandwich opportunity. Such a difficult block. It's like, how do you even get out of the situation? It's like almost guaranteed. Now Goldar's going in. EX. Ooh, give him the homie. Into the EX again. Trying to conserve that meter.
Lob strike just to kill it.
Ooh, tried to get him on the cross under. Tries to be patient just in case Scorpina tried to throw out the EX. That is one thing that Scorpinas like to do, and I should know because I'm a Scorpina player. Like that EX is so good, and the reward you get for taking with it is so high. Like you basically just get dead character. All right. So we're hanging out.
Can you fight with the monkey and with Ryu? That's what I want to know. Can you do it, RJ?
I think he definitely can. Oh, can RJ? I don't know. That's tough. I mean, RJ does have Scorpina as well, and Scorpina is also a good assist. Now Scorpina's in here. Neutral with Scorpina. Very dangerous indeed. More Nox Mines? No Nox Mines. We're just waiting for an opportunity to EX. Wow, the awareness to get the conversion afterwards. That's crazy. Alright. Now it's Ryu's turn to get in there and get some damage.
Ryu making his way downtown with Scorpina.
Yep.
But they ain't walking fast.
And that is a dead Scorpina. Goldar's turn now. Ooh, Goldar taking for a ride. He's like, let me pick you up and take you over here. Into the EX.
Into the super, and this should kill.
Yep.
There it is, taking it 1-1.
Good stuff to GiMMiX.
Alright. I'm interested to see how, because both the players right now are doing a great job. But it's just, it's finding those hits. That's all it is.
Yep.
Sometimes the most
We'll
important.
get the first hit off of this one. Draken definitely kind of has a little bit more going for him than Ryu does as far as getting that first hit, but let's not count Ryu out. Ryu gets the first hit off the Tatsu. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it happened. All right. Ryu trying to space him out like Ryu's do, trying to stay away from all the shenanigans. Gets hit by the Draken cross-up. Draken is one of my personal worst matchups in this game. I don't fight a whole lot of high-level Draken players, so every time a Draken does like assist into teleport, it gets me like every single time, and it's so frustrating. And then you got to eat all of this. All these swag Draken combos. Will they ever end? You must stand up to my Shoryuken to stand a chance. You could not. And now you're eating this Goldar combo. He found the right timing for the EX off the reset. You can't match EX. If you match EX, you will get hit. You have to find the right timing, and he was able to find it to get that Shoryuken off, to get him off. And now that is a dead Draken, and Ryu's getting all this life back. More body splash. Alright, we want out of there. Good job not to go
Barely
in.
alive
Like,
right now again.
no, he's gonna get all that up. I spoke too soon. Got hit. Now Ryu's gonna get all this life back.
All you've got.
It's always recoverable health, so it's never bad if your character takes a couple of hits. Your assist character. Now you gotta eat this. Ooh. Into the Justice Splash. That's a dead army. Now it's all up to Scorpina. Generally a character you do not want. Nice attempt on the overhead. Tried to press a button. Sure, you again. OTG. Full combo. And just like in those Marvel 2 days, we are going for a ride. Eating the full combo. Into the Megazord.
We just gotta drop the swords on him. He goes right in the cheaper. Wants to just, drop that meter, style on it a little bit. Make it nice and clean. I didn't need it, but I'm gonna drop it.
And there's just another example for you of an easy Ryu Zord combo. Do Tatsu into the donkey kick, pick up with swords, do it again. It's not flashy, but it is effective. All right, it looks like, okay. Thought RawketPaynch was taking some time to think about it for a minute.
Remember, folks, if it gets the win, it's effective.
Yes. It seems like those situations where Scorpina is on the end are what is kind of giving him some issues. Scorpina not really having a whole lot of options in the neutral. She's generally a character you do not want to have on her own. All
All
right,
the
good move.
projectiles out right now. Lots of stuff
Yes.
on the screen, and there wasn't much going on.
Imagine where some gimmicks get out of the corner. He wants to maintain as much real estate as he can to control space. All right, we're chucking some fireballs. All right, RJ's got cuffs on the line. This means he can't chuck as many projectiles. He has to be very, very careful. Because if he does, he's going to eat an ignition knuckle and get full combo. But we don't have to worry about that because we're doing the comboing. Oh no, he drops the combo. We need to get out. We need to get out. I'd use a Megazord counter right here. I would. But Super can't go for the chip.
Woo! Closing for the chip.
Did it really chip out? Really? Was there something I just didn't see there? Did that seriously chip out?
It did. Team Super's actually good.
My goodness.
Dragon finding the low.
And now we're going for a full combo. Draken should be able to kill off of this. It's about 80%. Every character can get at least 80% of life in this game, so I'm certain, I'm confident that Draken can kill from this. And certainly enough, he does. EX. All right, what's the mix? Oh, that was he going for like a cross under in that situation?
I think he was going for the cross under and was facing the wrong direction, but there was no punish, so hey, here we go.
Scorpina, she's got some dangerous throw game. She can combo off of both of her throws.
Oh, this is swap fight.
Yep, tried to punch him with the spot fight. Tried to get him out of there.
All right, give it
Missed that.
down to Goldar.
Oh, just do it. Just body splash. I don't care about your mix. Body splash.
You can't get hit if your giant hitbox is out there.
Right?
Alright, what's the mix on incoming? Going low?
Lost under. Lost under his sword. Wasn't able to convert though. Ooh! He was trying to up back. Caught him with the homie.
The swords, and that should do it. GiMMiX taking it 3-1.
Good stuff to GiMMiX.
Rocket put on one heck of a show there.
Yep. So it looks like GiMMiX is going to make it into top 8 losers. So that means next up we've got Devious Ways and that guy.
That guy looks like he took it over Crazy Fool 3-2.
Yep.
It's going to be an interesting match we got going here.
I would have liked to see that match so I could develop some strats about how to deal with you, Donna Jen, other than just getting the hit. And I play Ranger Slayer and Scorpina, which between Ranger Slayer's neutral and Scorpina's assist should also give me decent control of the neutral, but just not to the extent that Udana and Jen can. So I definitely like to see what that guy did in that matchup. That'd be very interesting to see. All right, let's go back over to Pool 2 for a moment and see how the progress is going there. All right, and I'm guessing at this point we just have losers matches that are going on right now. So where are we now? So yeah, it looks like
last match.
yeah. Because like you mentioned before, Jackal made it into top 8 over Rave Coon. MegaIsaac made it over YLT Cole. And then White Wolf made it over Isaac for winners top 8. And then Chimera, in typical Chimera fashion, winners top 8 as well over Jackal. So yeah, it looks like we're gearing up for our last game in top 16 before we move to top 8.
I am excited. If you guys don't know, top 8 will be streamed on MegaIsaac's channel at, correct me if I'm wrong, Arneezy, it's 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central? Perfect. Anyways, we got that guy in Devious Ways. Winner goes to top 8 losers. Let's see who wins.
Yes. This will be very much exciting.
Ooh, the happy birthday right off the bats?
Oh, into Ryu. We want easy combos in Max Damahe.
That guy just wants to end this nice and quick. Doesn't want to deal with anything.
Oh, sure you can. Into super. Out of here.
Drop all 3 bars. Get him out of here.
Now it's down to the dog. Got him on the no cross-up.
Cat just picking it all up. That guy just wants
Oh no, he dropped it, but it's okay.
We don't have drops here, folks. We just have happy little resets.
Oh, another reset. Ah! What's happening? Oh, that was going to be the first perfect. That was going to be the first perfect that we had on stream. At least that I saw. Were there any other perfects on stream?
There was not any perfects on stream, but that guy popping off the first match right now. What was that, like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, right around there?
It had to be. Well, actually, no. It had to be longer than that because these crazy extensive combos these people do, like, you literally get stuck in a combo for like 30 actual seconds. So, oh no, but there was Happy Boo Boo. There was Happy Boo Boo. You are right. So who knows?
That was insane.
Looks like that guy's taking some time to think about it. He's taking some time to think about it.
I would too. I just got blown up. I'm like, guys, just give me a second.
No, that's the nature of tag fighters. Like,
need to reevaluate my life choices there for a second.
Well, that's just the nature of tag fighters. All right, we're going in there. Leaping over the front.
We're doing this again, that guy?
Wow.
What is this?
Feels bad.
2 in a row!
Oh, Zed pops out. EX, somebody's gonna press a button. Thought he was gonna press a button. But he didn't.
Devious is living.
How? How do you defend against the Shoryuken? You just block it. That's how you defeat it.
Never mind.
Oh, not my turn. It's another happy birthday. All of the worst things are happening. Oh, but we get a happy reset, right?
That guy. I have a lot of questions here. How are you pressing Devious's button so then the assist comes in? I want to know. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know how you did that.
A lot of drops on both sides here. Characters are flying all over the screen. Tried to go for a push block standing heavy. That is the Zed special. Didn't work out in that situation. Ryu had Fireball. Fireball to cover. All right. Using the air assist so that the push block is not free. Oh yeah, grabbed him out of the EX Hadouken. No good. Caught him with the overhead. Zed's 2 bars of Megazord meter online. He can make this happen. Zed is a set play monster. Caught him with the overhead. This is where it starts. Oh no, he dropped the combo. He dropped the combo. You got one more Megazord thing you can do. Okay. Okay. Tried to grab him on the Z dash. That's gonna catch him. Nice awareness. Nice awareness from that guy. He charged his
Happy birthday. Oh, drops out of it though, but it's okay. We still got Eric.
Cat didn't want to go to the party. It's like, hey, my birthday. Ooh, what's the mix?
He jumped over that?
What do you do? Oh,
Alright, that guy was
It was
able to
looking
close
pretty
it
good.
out. But Devious making a show in there.
it was looking pretty good.
Everything
How did I
looked
know it was so
grim
many
and
birthdays? That was like 3 birthdays in one game. Somebody. There were 3 birthdays out there.
Look, that guy, I gotta know. How are you pressing Devious' buttons? How? You guys are over the internet. How are you pressing his buttons so then you can hit both of them at the same time? I want to know. What is your tech? Is this like another kind of like Jaywong factor? Is that what we're witnessing right here?
That would be impressive. A J-Wong factor that makes you press other people's buttons. Fantastic, I like it. Alright, starting off with guns.
I was about to say, if we see another happy birthday here.
No, not today. Oh, nice block on the overhead. Keeps it safe though. Tries to go for an overhead of his own by tagging the dog and going for the air heavy off the shadow strike. Nice try. Blocks. He's still blocking. He's getting some straight hits, but it's not actually confirmed. We tag back in his head.
Alright, no happy birthday. Just hitting the Zed though.
We'll see how this goes. Been a lot of drop combos on both sides. Let's see if we can finish it off.
More quantum power.
Alright, and here comes the loops. Do you like sword loops?
Man, I love sword loops. Let me go get some coffee though. I've seen these movies.
The classics never die though. Died though. Ooh, try to go for the cross under. Nice blocks on the cross under. Keeping the pressure there. Goes for a cross up. Ooh, that was dirty. And Ryu, the powerhouse that he is gonna finish it off. Nice Tatsu combo into the Shoryuken. Oh no, drops the combo. Drops the heavy. That heavy is unreasonably stubby for no reason.
Ooh, gets hit out of the edge, dude.
Man tried to Shoryuken a sword. Alright, we're hitting all this pressure. Didn't block the last hit of the air heavy by Scorpina. Wasn't able to get a combo conversion off it. Now they're playing the neutral. They're trying to figure it out. Back throw into the EX. Nice. Gets the conversion.
Hey, we're looking clean here, that guy.
Alright. Alright. Into the Shinsho. Oh, that's not a dead character. Yep, you gotta spend that meter. Better to have a character dead. Need to go for a reset. Tries to just go for a launcher off of, thought he was gonna press a button on the incoming, but he did not. Good patience.
Oh, that was the beginning of it. That was the beginning there.
Ooh, tried to go for a cross up. That guy was not having any of it. He was not having any of it.
Alright, we
Not
got the hits. Can he confirm? Can he do it? There it is. That guy moving on 3-0.
Over devious ways.
My
So,
God.
I think with that match, we have our top 8 set.
We do. Let's see
We've got
right now.
GiMMiX, Devious. We've got Skills That Kills, Evasion.
And also from Pool 2, we got Chimera and White Wolf, and Jackal and MegaIsaac and Losers. It's gonna be an interesting top 8. Don't forget to check it out. It's gonna be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We're in Central, so I'm going off that time. And it's at the MegaIsaac's Twitch channel. So make sure to check it out right around there. If you're not part of the URC Discord, we posted in there too, so make sure to go join in there. Yeah. Arneezy, you got anything else for us?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in. Really appreciate it. It was a fun time. Thanks to MegaIsaac for letting me stream one of the polls. It was amazing. Thank you for all the new followers that came in. For those that don't know, I do stream fighting games along with a hint of other things. I also do run tournaments for Central Illinois FGC, so follow at CIFGC as well, since we do run tournaments for that as well. And I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. I've always loved the Battle for the Grid community and all that fun stuff. Thank you to Free and Parkerlad for coming in clutch for me for commentary. Really do appreciate it. And make sure you follow these folks. Their Twitter is on the screen there. Make sure you check them out. Once again, top 8 is going to be at 7 p.m. Central on MegaIsaac's channel. So that's at MegaIsaac X. So make sure you tune in. Matcherino is still up. Make sure you hit the command Matcherino to be able to donate using the code URC2 to donate. And I will see you next time on my next stream. And you folks have yourself a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, take care, and have a good one.